so now we've got this idea of like, we know what we're monitoring. We kind of figured out how we're going to actually interact with the product, how we're going to manage it. What are the key features that an SMB needs or should be looking for? I mean, you hear all these terms. You've got concepts of log consolidation, and we want alerting, and we want correlation, and the big buzz is threat hunting and SOAR, and all these new terms, right? What about the cloud? Like, how do you guide someone on when they're going out to market to look at the different alternatives that are out there, right? Which services or which features are the most important? How do they figure that out?
Again, I think the most important question to come back to is a question of what your objectives are and what your resources are. SIEM tools that have all of the latest features and all of the capabilities of AI and SOAR, they're great as long as you have the resources to be able to manage those. And too often we hear of organizations who go out and purchase the proverbial $1 million doorstop with a SIEM project that fails. I would say from a feature set, so kind of parallel to
easy for you
so
to
when
say.
You look at it, when you look at it, sorry. So when you look at it from a resource perspective, the features that I would advocate, or the characteristics or quality that I would advocate most strongly for a small to medium-sized business to evaluate a SIEM against would be ease of use, right?
That simplicity,
and so,
right?
Simplicity throughout, right? So if to be able to look for a SIEM that is easy to deploy, that isn't going to take a lot of security engineering to bring in information from separate tools, whether that's your vuln scanner, whether that is your intrusion detection system, but can kind of help accelerate that deployment timeframe. And by that, I mean not weeks to months, I mean minutes to hours, right? Today, you should be able to get up and running with a SIEM within a few minutes to hours. And if that's, what you're not finding, please come see me. So from ease of use all the way from deployment through kind of alerting and triaging those alarms, and then being able to handle that kind of orchestration and response capabilities.